right, so here he is, one of the better offensive takedown guys we have in the UFC, DC, and if anyone is well equipped to speak to this, it is you. The opponent knows what's coming. At least to this point in the UFC, no one's been able to stop him.
He just has to keep him away, because the moment this guy gets close enough to either grab a leg or make body contact, now you're in trouble. He has a knowledge and an understanding of position from a lifetime of just all grappling, judo, wrestling, sambo. He does it all, and he has just so many ways to get you to the floor. This guy once told me that if he can get your leg, he's going to finish. Because he's going to give you so many things to think about, you will not be able to process and keep up with him, and eventually you're on the mat. It's unbelievable to watch him apply that knowledge to the mixed martial arts.
And as the wrestlers say, this is not a guy you want anywhere near your bracket.
No, you don't want him in the bracket.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Korean Superboy, Duho Choi. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Bone Crusher.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, round 1 is underway. Here is the Korean Superboy, Duho Choi. The majority of his pro wins have come by first-round knockout, something his opponent is acutely aware of coming in here tonight.
The high kick lands. When you're in the clinch,
all right, hip toss, and he is able to take him down. Beautiful execution there.
great job knowing exactly what you wanted. Moving the position left and stepping in with that right leg to load his opponent and flipping him through. Great move. We love the big move. They're very excited. On to the mouth.
Nice positional control here. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Under the neck. Oh, and now he flattens him out, DC. A couple hooks in. This could be trouble.
Look at all that hip pressure he has into his opponent's back. Now he'll start to rain down brutal ground and pound.
And you better intelligently defend here. This could be the beginning of the end.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Making all these shots count.
Lands a quick jab.
Oh, you land, I land. Is that what we're doing here?
Big punch land.
Takedown defense holds up. Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking groove.
I mean, and stringing them together so effectively, never throwing the same attack more than once. What a job to recognize all the openings in his opponent's defenses.
Oh, there's that inside leg kick, and just slap yourself hard on the inside of your leg and tell me how that feels.
I mean, it really hurts, because that's the soft part of your leg. So you land that over and over again, guy will have a very tough time maneuvering out of a lot of his techniques before. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to now start to find uppercuts up the middle to try to do damage to his opponent.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Oh, high amplitude head kick. Throwing that jab yet again out of range.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Oh, he lands another takedown here, just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shot. Clean entries. The Olympian's got to like what he sees.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the legs before his opponent reacts. By beating him on the entry, now it's up to the opponent to keep up. But this guy's playing chess. His opponent's playing checkers. He's playing chess. He can't keep up. Once he gets to his legs, he's got to beat him defensively before he gets his hands locked around his legs or his body.
Oh, that guillotine is officially tight. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Choi's pass is denied.
big ground and pound.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Choi. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
All right, so from being dominated to in the dominant position. Nice reversal on the ground.
Oh, right into mount.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Under a minute to go.
Oh, he got to his spot.
Choi's in half guard. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Let's go! Ground and pound, the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. "15 seconds. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
All right. Listen, breathe, relax. I need you to get out there and keep this fight on your feet. I want you to avoid that takedown. You know the reason?
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, second round underway. His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly.
Now some spacing as they exit the clinch. All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't seem to smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back.
Blood.
Oh!
Hurt again.
Looking to establish the jab here. Nicely done by Choi. All right, single collar timeout. Immediately gets the underhook. Looks like he might attempt the guillotine now.
Oh!
Oh, that guillotine is officially tight. Oh, he's out. Outstanding pressure from top position here by the Korean Superboy. Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully. He's got to be careful here.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time. Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg. Getting the mount here.
Oh, good ground and pound here. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Choi's in half guard. Under 3 minutes now to go here in round two. Landing strikes nicely here from top position.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by the Korean Superboy. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Different round and the striking clinic continues. Shades of Max Holloway back in the day against Calvin Kattar. Every strike he has thrown seemingly is finding the target.
I mean, it's landing.
Back mount now.
Oh.
Let's get out of the way of those straight punches now. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. All right, side control now.
Oh, he's stepping over the head here.
Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. 90 seconds now to go in round two. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round two. Again, going back to the jab just out of range.
Another clinch position.
Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, follow-up shots that will finish the fight.
1 minute to go in the round. Oh!
Oh, you got him again.
Well, he continues to stay busy. What do they say, DC? Punches in bunches?
Punches in bunches. He's landing them upside his opponent's head over and over again.
Oh, really using his reach advantage as he landed the jab there. Straight right is there. All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here.
In the tie clinch, look for the knees to start.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Just out of range with that right hand. Fighters separate from the clinch now. Final seconds here of round two. Single leg takedown is good. And the horn sounds on round two. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here.
Level change, leg, finish takedown. Great job.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
Working out of the half guard here. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Man, looks like he's trying to set records here, landing all of these strikes. He is aggressive to a fault and really has been all night long as he continues to pour it on. Got to be careful here, though, not to gas out.
Great job finding that nasty shot from the clinch position. He's sticking him over and over again. He's got his head popping back. Big head kick. Ooh, what a punch.
He does everything so well. And he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
There's that body shot. And just misses with that big right hand. Good series of punches by him there. He has certainly had no trouble finding the range tonight.
He is finding the target with everything he throws. He's mixing it up beautifully.
All right, so we'll see if he goes for another takedown here, and it's the way he's approaching the setup, too, that I think you've liked so far.
I love it, man. I love how he's throwing the left hook and almost pulling himself into his shot. Punch goes, as the opponent's hands go up, he drives himself into the guy to try and secure a takedown. Truly, truly high-level striking mixed with unbelievable wrestling.
So some hook shots to the body here in the clinch now by the Korean Superboy. And there it is, yet again, he goes for the takedown, and it's there. Just out of range with the straight left hand. We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Oh, that's a brutal cut on his nose there. He is bleeding. Well, defense doesn't necessarily win championships in MMA, but he's doing a nice job blocking these shots.
He's not allowing his opponent to get any damage off on him by the body.
Oh, great technique on the overhand. Now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if in the night, that will land it right on the spot.
Oh, he lands a big left hand. Well, you got to think he might be trying to set up that overhand again. He's found a home for it all night long. Let's see if that holds true. Oh, nice jab. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Well, thank God the left one's open, because that right eye is really starting to show. Oh, a huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight. Yes, smart adjustment, yep. Oh, man, what a strike from the bottom. He's got to start throwing down.
Under a minute now to go. Ground and pound strike there now.
Now he's going full mount.
Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down.
In the half guard.
Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are.
Looping left hand misses the target. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Swing and a miss by Choi. Clean left punch followed by the right.
Oh, inside kick.
Big elbow there, lands.
Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Nicely done. Continuing to work out of the half guard. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground.
Another strike gets through from the top position. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Hard ground and pound shot there, and yes, it was hard. Opened him right up.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Oh, big shots from the top. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
It's work.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head. And now he's got the back. Oh, nice transition. Flattens him out now. This could be trouble.
Oh, right into mount.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it. Massive shot from the top.
Hook to the head, lands flush there. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Oh, beautiful. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done, though. Oh, nice takedown.
We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC.
Gotta watch his neck.
Oh, it's tight.
This arm triangle is looking pretty tight. He's got it locked in. He's got to clear the goal.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Under 20 seconds now to go.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the crowd, no surprise.
I loved all the grappling that was on display there. But fight fans want to see striking, and that's exactly what they're going to get as he finally makes his way back to his feet.
Great job. You dominated him that last round with ground control. We want to keep that going. Let's get this fight to the ground as soon as possible. Get back down.
All right, that's the end of the round as we show you some of the highlights over those 5 minutes. Really a clinic when it comes to the ground and pound.
Yeah, man, this is what you're taught. When you're learning to become a ground and pound fighter, you want to do it exactly like he did. Gain posture, have height, control hands and wrists. Land strikes, don't throw too many, throw just enough, control, throw again, control. He did it perfect.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Fifth and final round. All right, next round is underway. We will see if he can pick up where he left off, particularly when it comes to the ground and pound. That was vicious.
I mean, it was vicious. It was vicious. It was shades of Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Michael Johnson. Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Conor McGregor. Just able to get to a great posture, control the feet, and land every single strike with vicious intent. It's hard to do that without losing your opponent. This young man has mastered. He has mastered ground and pound fighting.
Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. All right, so he's setting up for submission here. Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight. You gotta be kidding me, he's out. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Motioning for his opponent to stand back up here. Choi's definitely taking aim at that cut right now. You see, targeting that area that is already compromised on his opponent.
Big double leg level change.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off his back, DC.
I need you to scramble. Scramble.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
Hand fight. Get that wrist control.
You see him put himself into the half guard. Like the control, yep.
Great shot from the top position.
These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by the Korean Superboy.
Push him up. Push him up.
This is a terrible position. Oh, good defense, yes.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here.
And another one. Another strike from the top. Lands for him.
Keep moving those hips.
He's got to be careful here.
90 seconds to go to decide this one. Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the feet.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spent a lot of energy on the ground, though. These guys were going back and forth on the ground, and ultimately, he's gotten back to his feet to give himself an opportunity.
The Korean Superboy does it again!
Oh, man.
We now go to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 49 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, the Korean Superboy, Doo Ho Choi.
So the Korean Superboy Do-Ho Choi with another highlight for the reel here tonight. A big win for him in this featherweight division. And it's pretty wild to think that this